unrealistic expectations of yourself and of others. Something I see a lot of people battling with, and I thought maybe I could give some tips on what I do and what I think might help many people in managing or getting through those things. Because what I discovered is that I sometimes hear people or see people going through things, and they're talking to me about these expectations that they have, and as they're doing that, I give them empathy and understanding, and I listen to them, and if they want my advice or opinion, then I give it to them. And usually humor is the best way to get through those things, because you'll see that most of the time whatever it is probably pretty ridiculous. You know, if you're trying to run perfect without making mistakes, that's unrealistic. If you're saying that it's not okay to feel sad, or, you know, I shouldn't feel this way, or I shouldn't behave this way, like, there's certain things where, you know, you can't control or change, especially of other people. But there are things that you have to realize that you're just being human sometimes, and to expect yourself not even to behave in a certain way is unrealistic. So my solution is that you first have to find out what it is that's your unrealistic expectation, which they're pretty easy to figure out, because it's usually something going on in your self-talk. And if you listen to your self-talk and how it's making you feel, then you'll discover there are some unrealistic expectations running through the back of your mind, and you can do the same thing that you're doing with your friend or your loved one that was talking to you about their unrealistic expectation, and give yourself some empathy and understanding, and find the ridiculousness in your expectation, and give it some humor. And you can kind of laugh at it and realize, wait a minute, I'm trying to do something that's not even possible. So that's my tip. Hopefully that's helpful. I mean, you can get into a lot more depth about the whole thing, but I try to keep things simple, because I have the concept or idea that sometimes you already know what to do, but I think, at least I do, but I see quite a few people that put way too much thought in trying to figure things out, when it's pretty much always already figured out within yourself if you just stop thinking about it so much, stop trying to figure it out, and just kind of take action and move forward. And I kind of discovered simple things sometimes for me to get through whatever it is. Sometimes it could be even lyrics to a song or something like that. Like, there's depth in songs sometimes, and I kind of used the other day the song Devo has called "Whip It," and there's some depth in that song, actually. I never really thought about it, but, you know, those guys have a lot of depth, actually, that I think people didn't realize, because they just thought, oh, these crazy guys running around in these energy domes, you know, maybe misunderstood a little bit, but I kind of got those guys. And "Whip It" is a pretty good song about moving forward and taking action, and getting rid of, you know, don't think too much about the past, and just whip it, you know, whip it good.